zone. But at a certain point, maybe like 141 on the clock, and all those blue shirts are walking out. What do you experience?
Definitely, you definitely feel like we were saying yesterday, it kind of must feel like you're quiet in the crowd, and that's a good feeling to have, especially on the road, especially in an environment like that, because on the other end of it, it can be a hostile environment. So, but obviously in the best way possible is the type of environment you live to play for. But it's a good feeling whenever you got people leaving the building, knowing that they're on the short end of the stick.
Yeah. I mean, there's fun and famous people in Miami, but it's unique here in the sense of it's just another person. I was telling Gabe, it has to be different when you're knocking down your fifth three and Chris Rock's booing you.
Yeah.
Does any of that permeate through when you're looking around?
Yeah, you definitely, you kind of, like you said, when you're in the zone, you don't try to notice too much, but it's hard not to when you got, celebrities on the court that are clearly rooting against you. But, those are the best type of environments, man. So these are definitely the type of people that you want to see courtside whenever you're having good games in an environment like this, and it honestly preps you for even, just even bigger stages. So.
As for the adversity of having Jimmy or maybe not having Jimmy, you guys talked about it all season long. All the adversity you dealt with was going to pile up, and you'd have it ready at the moments you need it most. I imagine this is one of those moments.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously he's been such an important piece to us, what we've been doing, obviously getting to this point. But also just, how good of a job he's done getting everybody involved to get, to prep for games like this where you might not be involved, and for other guys to step up. And I think that's what's been one of our biggest attributes all season is the X-Man up mentality. So this would be one of those games for that approach.
How do you avoid the natural maybe let down in sports where you got one already, so you kind of did your job, not letting that get into your system after a win?
Yeah, I think the type of approach we've had mentally, especially coming through the playoffs, is we always feel like we've been on behind the 8 ball, and so we've been trying to approach that mentally like that, just feeling like we're at a disadvantage every time we play, even if that's a home game. Obviously we're the 8th seed, so we're playing like we're the 8th seed, like we're playing and approaching like we're the 8th seed mentally. But like I said again, I feel like we can compete with anybody, so we're gonna come like we're down, 0-3, and we're just gonna try to win every single game the same way we did, through the Buck series and last night. So.
Max said that you guys didn't play that well yesterday, that there was a lot to correct. I know defensively a lot was cleaned up in the second half with the paint points. Offensively, were there particular things you guys think you can exploit a little bit more than you did in game one?
For offensively, I think we can shoot the ball better, a little bit better. I think the first half was a little bit more of an offensive half. Second half was a lot more defensive, and we would love to combine 2 halves and play a complete game. And I feel like we're capable of that, and we haven't even got to the point, at least in this series yet, off one game where shots are falling. We get in those grooves as a team where guys are knocking out shots. So we know a game like that's coming for us too, and that'll kind of make things obviously easier. But obviously in this type of series, it's going to be defense first.
Brunson's got all those sort of pivots and clever little flip shots and stuff like that. How do you approach guarding sort of a different kind of offensive player?
Man, you just got to stay disciplined. He's such a crafty guy. He's obviously very intelligent with his footwork and manipulates guys off angles and off his body. So you got to really stay disciplined and understand he's going to make shots. He's going to make tough ones, and you can't get discouraged off that. You got to continue to come back the next possession and try to get another stop. But he's a great player, offensive player. He's very smart, so he's going to get some of his shots off.
Certain